Hi everyone, you are welcome back to my channel Echo of the Universe. But today I'm going to say something very important. Let us go. Not random, not an accident, the Druze Holocaust in Aswada, South Syria, at the hands of the Mohammedans, ISIS. This is the signal, the principle of the 5 elements. It is not a coincidence that a full century has passed. Every 100 years, the Muwahideen al-Druze are massacred on this earth by the dark, nihilistic terrorists who offer the souls of the Druze as sacrifices to their bloodthirsty gods, craving torture and death. A century has passed since the great Syrian revolt led by Sultan al-Atrash and his brothers in 1925 launched from Suwaida in the exhausted south of Syria, and now in 2025 the second great massacre has taken place, a Holocaust, a vile crime that stains the conscience of humanity. Today, under the leadership of His Presence Day counterpart, Sheikh Hikmat al-Hijri, and the loyal and the sincere Muwahideen in Bilad al-Sham, both from wounded Suwaida, the forces of darkness have once again raised their heads with a hellish act of barbaric jihadist violence led by al-Julani and his fallen terrorist government. Innocent civilians were slaughtered. Words cannot describe this abyss of human depravity. Yet, when the darkness rose again to poison human life, the Druze and Muwahideen across the world lifted high their sacred banner. The banner of truth, the law of life is the system of the I Ching, the science of the octagon. 5 + 3 = infinity. 8, or infinity, in another word. And the Hermetic wisdom. I will not recount here the gruesome massacres of innocent civilians and the vile assaults committed by al-Julani's henchmen and the jihadist regime. The entire world was witness these atrocities. Sometimes even wild beasts show more mercy. With deep grief and sorrow, I extend my condolences from the heart of the Federal Republic of Germany to my family, to my people, to my community, to our martyrs, the guardians of eternity and boundless mercy. From the bottom of my heart, in my name and in the name of my Druze community, I thank all the honorable people and noble nations of the world for their sincere and human support, whether from individuals or governments. A glimpse at the Muwahideen Druze. Tawheed is not a superficial or falsified religion. It is very old religion, but as old as humankind itself. It is a philosophy of existence and unity, the unification of man with the universe. The 5 colors are the 5 holy limits raised upon the peaks of the Himalayas and Tibet intellect soul world, the former and the later. These truths manifest across the ages in various figures: Enoch, Shu'aib, Hermes, Socrates, Pythagoras, and more others. Our wise men say that even American law and the science of the atom were derived from the sacred books of wisdom, from the epistles and the bayan. It is a dialectical, existential material from form of Tawheed. The other three from the 8 are opening, beginning the day with gratitude, effort, work for a dignified life, and imagination or meditation, in another word. From my position as a journalist at the dawn of the age of light and the golden era of the galaxy, this light that will swallow darkness, I call upon all my affected kin for patience and pray for mercy for their lost children and loved ones. This horrific massacre will be a turning point, heralding the coming of the light that will spread across the planet. I proclaim the downfall of all religions, the Mohammedan, the jihadist, the extremist dogmas, and the exposures of the disgrace of their fatwas. History will record their shame every 1,000 years, and cycle turns, but we shall never forgive them for the crimes of extermination, and the destruction of knowledge, of youth, of humanity itself. Let all takfirist, fundamentalist, jihadist religions fall, and let the banner of truth, light, and love rise for the first time upon earth. The pure souls of the innocent and noble Druze who fell at the hands of Al-Jolani and his followers shall live forever. Peace, light, and cosmic truth for Suwaida and for the Druze Muwahideen. Thanks a lot for your listening. Sarah El Aisami.